Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make breakfast with fruits and nuts, and I have a special dressing today. I have made that in recent time, and it is a really amazing combination with almonds and lime. It's the main part today, this dressing. And I have been making some fruit salads already with this. Always try new combinations of fruit and how they play together, all these ingredients. That's cooking after all, putting the ingredients together to make something more than the parts. So how they play together, and well, before I go to my fruit, I go to this dressing to show you that. It has to be blended maybe second time, so right away I begin. And here, as I said, the basic combination is almonds, and it shouldn't be too many because they have a brown skin, as you can see, the brown nuts, these kind of nuts. The skin, when you blend it, it gets coarse a little bit. So when I have a smooth dressing, so can't take too many, I will blend them with bananas, then I have it smooth. Without bananas, I would have to filter the nut milk here, but the bananas make it easier to trick. So almonds and lime, especially the zest and the flesh, and the dates here to balance the sour flavor of the lime. But the zest here, the green color, that's most important for the lime flavor, and that makes this combination with lime and almond so exciting. You gotta try that really. Almonds have a little bit of bitter flavor, and the limes have a bite as compared to lemon. You can also take lemons, also nice with the little almonds. But the limes here, they have more the little bite over the lemon, and that makes it with the bitter almonds so fascinating. You're gonna try it, really, it's so nice. And the bananas, as I said, make it creamy because the almonds, they have the brown skin, and the bananas, that is a really nice trick I found. You can make an almond, a banana milk smoothie with bananas and some nuts, and with the brown skin nuts even. Otherwise, it is a little bit coarse, when the brown skin of the nuts is there. But that's why cashews are so easy to use. Cashews make an easy ingredient in smoothies. They are so creamy always. There's no problem. You don't need bananas even for that. But for the brown nuts, you will, and then the bananas, and then, so a small amount of water to get it creamy, but it depends on the rest of the fruit salad, on the main part of the fruits, how runny the dressing should be. I'll find out in a moment. Blender dance. That's the first blending to break the almonds down, the firm part of the ingredients here. They're broken down now, they can soak, and a second blending in a minute or so will make it considerably smoother. The flavor is, wow, it's amazing. Almond lime, wow. So it sits for a moment. The almonds have now soak. Once broken down, the soaking is very fast. And then I make the final mix, blend. But now, fruit salad. So that's what keeps me going for some time when I breakfast. Fruit to me is like an explosion of colors and energy. Fruit, ready to digest, ready to absorb the sugar. Is that what the cells in my body, they burn sugar. Exactly the sugar in the fruit. So when you have a whole fruit, that's really super healthy. Don't take out the sugar of the fruit and eat it separately. That's not healthy, that's almost poisonous. That is poisonous if you have too much. But the sugar in the fruit is a superpower. Perfect fuel for the cells. So I have this main part of my fruit salad is two parts. It's a juicy part with bananas, apples, and tangerines here. Cup each, apple, banana, 2 bananas, 1 apple, depends on the size of your apple. Just take equal parts, 3 equal parts, and tangerine, 2 or 3 tangerines, also 1 cup. So I have 3 equal parts, juicy, soft ingredients. Also here a difference, there are apples and bananas, soft and crunchy, and then the tangerines, juicy. So they all have juice and have different textures anyway. And the second part of the dressing of the fruit salad is nuts and dried fruit, dates. I have macadamia nuts. I love them. They're wonderful, my favorite nuts. And walnuts, maybe the healthiest nuts at all. They have the omega-3 fatty acids, and we need these fats, especially in walnuts, not in many plants, but the walnuts have it, the flax seeds have it, also hemp seeds have it, and the walnuts. And there was another seed that has it. A chia seed have it too. And then the algae. But you don't find that in sufficient amounts for a day. A handful of walnuts does the job. They go in, and they are soft nuts. Macadamias, they taste different, more savory, but they have a firm texture. They're crunchy. So that it's like between banana and apple. Maybe you compare the macadamias to compare to the walnuts. Walnuts are softer, and then they have the juicy part from the other group here with the tangerines. This is the opposite. They are juicy as compared to nuts, but they are dry, of course, dry. Dates. So I have a great range of different textures here in this fruit salad, and the nuts and the seeds, the nuts especially here, the walnuts and macadamias, they have fat, a little bit of protein, but the fat here is a healthy fat, and that keeps me going for some time. Without the fruit only, they fire up the energy and they wake me up, and they're very wonderful. But the nuts keep me going for some time. They're not so easy to digest. Fruit are so easy, but the nuts keep some more time. Need some more time to be digested, so take some more, and also keeps me going for a long time. That's why I combine these. Like to combine these because it keeps me going. So now back to my dressing. One more blender dance to make it really creamy. Should be done now. It looks very nice. Texture is a little bit thick. I'm just thinking about, should I add some more water? But let's taste it first. No. I once tried to characterize this sauce, this dressing, the flavor. While I talk about that, I show you what it looks like. And it really has this lightness, like a high tone in music. This is the flavor, how I would describe the flavor of this. You see this wonderful creamy lime almond cream. I'm going to scrape down from the sides a little bit. I don't want to leave anything in the container here. Such a nice dressing. It also makes a lot of nutrition here with the nuts here, the almonds. Not precisely nuts, but in a colloquial way, we call almond nuts. They are not really nuts, but it doesn't matter. We use them as if they were nuts. They have a high fat content and so on. Crunchy. That's good. So they also have a lot of energy for the long run. On a day, I mean. Yeah. So that's it. Now I put it into the glass, balloon glass, to show you and also myself. I like to watch my food, to look at it. And, well, I tried this dressing and with different fruit salads. It didn't always work. Sometimes I have to say, Well, the flavors are nice, but the texture somehow, this flavor, when I say it is light, like a high tone, the flavor of this dressing with the lime and the almonds, it has a relationship to the textures. So I found out that it can happen with the wrong ingredients in the fruit salad, that it just tastes like a soup almost, that has no real texture in there. It is, and then I ate it, it tastes delicious, but the texture was really not there somehow. Something was missing. I wouldn't serve that to my friends. I felt they had me wrong. The flavor was good. I guess that has to do with this high tone that I think of when I taste this dressing, this lime almond cream. And now I try to put many ingredients into the dressing, into the fruit salad, different textures, like, as I said, the nuts here on the one side and the dates, and then the juicy fruit on the other side, the fresh fruit. Let's see if that works. That's what it looks like anyway. And I guess it's a nice visual effect here. It's a nice view, right? Sight. I like it. But let's see, I have to eat it to find out if it's really good. I make a new recipe every single day. You can subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube to get all these endless vegan variety suggestions. But sometimes when I make a new recipe, I taste it and eat it, and then I think, now I cannot publish that. That is something I will have to work over. Sometimes I make two or three or four attempts until I make then the recipe into the video. I publish it. But in general, I make series of videos. I make an ingredient or two ingredients, a combination, and I have the theme, and then I make some videos with that theme to explore how these work together. This series here is based on the lime almond cream basing. I try different combinations. How many dates do I use in the lime almond cream? This time I have 5 dates. It's a little bit sweeter than before. Usually I take 4. It might be a little bit better. Depends on your wish and on your preferences. If you want to like it a little bit sweeter. But I would say 4 dates. This has 5. 4 dates, maybe a little bit better. It's a small difference, but it depends. For me personally, 4 dates is it. I know now. But I have to decide after eating the whole fruit salad. It might be I go back to 5. Who knows? Anyway, again, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, be happy, and find me also on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.